Hey guys, so today I have a super exciting video and a book haul. A lot of you guys have probably heard of a website called Book Outlet. If you haven't, they basically sell bargain price books for super cheap. They have really awesome YA books on there that a lot of you guys would probably be interested in, and just so many books to choose from. Book Outlet has this really cool feature on their website called their Vlogger Friends, and it's basically a bunch of booktubers that have their own page on the site that have all the books that they've bought from them, so that, you know, you can go check out your favorite booktubers page and see what books they've bought and just purchase them straight from the page. It's a really cool concept, and as of recently I have become a book vlogger friend on their website, which is just so exciting and super fun. So if you want to check out my page, I'll have the link down below. It's going to have all of the books that are included in this haul, which are a ton, because if you can't tell, this is the biggest box I've ever gotten. It is 17 pounds. The mailman handed it to me and I was like I've died basically, because it's 17 pounds of books. So I'm very excited to open this up and share with you guys the books that I've gotten on Book Outlet. If you've never shopped on Book Outlet before, you can get a good feel for the kinds of stuff they have there. And if you have shopped on Book Outlet, you probably love it and you're just looking for a good haul. So I'm gonna get started right now and let's just see what's inside. If you've never shopped on Book Outlet, like, I'm telling you, the prices are insanely cheap. Like $3 for a book, $4 for a book, sometimes less. They always have sales going on. It's just a really awesome website. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to use like a gel pen to try to, you know, open this box, but it's fine. There's so much tape. Okay, we got it. So on top here is just like my receipt. I got so many books, you guys. Like, I'm so excited for this right now. And then there's a bunch of paper, you know, to keep the book safe. Keep the book safe. Okay. Now let's get into it. This box is literally packed to the brim of books. I'm super excited to show you guys what I got. First up here, I see Zack and Mia, a novel by A.J. Betts. And this is a book that I've always seen at Barnes & Noble. I always see the hardcover there, but this is a nice paperback, which I actually prefer. I believe that this book follows two characters, Zack and Mia, who are both going through cancer treatments at the same hospital, and they develop some type of friendship, or maybe more than a friendship. I'm really not sure, but I read the synopsis online and it sounded like a great story. If any of you guys have checked this one out, or any of these books really, make sure to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what I should read first, what your favorites are, all that kind of stuff. But this book looked really awesome, so I'm excited to have this here with me. Okay, next up I see What Happens Next by Colleen Clayton. I've seen this book on that website so much. I always browse around on Book Outlet even when I'm not trying to buy books, and I always see this on here. I'm not 100% sure what this book is about, but I remember reading the synopsis and being intrigued. I believe it follows this girl and just kind of her story. Maybe it's a romance, maybe it's more of a friend's book, but I think some crazy stuff happens in this book. I'm really excited to get to it. Next book I have here is The Hate List, or just Hate List, by Jennifer Brown, and this is a book that I've been wanting to get my hands on for quite some time. One of my friend's sisters actually read this book and she was like, Laura, you have to read this book, it's amazing. And so I finally have gotten my hands on it. I see it at Barnes & Noble all the time and I've always just been like, oh, I'll get it later, but I saw it on Book Outlet, so I had to scoop it up for a low price. And I believe this book follows a girl who has a boyfriend who shoots up a school, and she has to live with the aftermath of that. And I can't even imagine what that would be like, how you would feel in that position, how much your life would change, you know? That just sounds awful and just heartbreaking. So I'm really excited to see how this book rolls out. I love stories like this, things that are just really intense and just a lot of stuff is going on. So I'm very excited to read this one. If you've read it, definitely let me know. I want to hear all about it. Next up here, I have Before I Go to Sleep by S.J. Watson. It looks like this, really cool cover. And I believe this book follows a girl who's married, and every single morning she wakes up and she has no idea what's going on, because every single morning she forgets who she is, she forgets what her life is, and she just doesn't know. She probably has some type of memory deficiency. I'm really not sure what the whole, you know, gist is, but that's kind of what I've heard about this book. But I just thought that sounded like such an interesting concept, and I'm very excited to read this one. Next up, I have Rules of Summer by Joanna Philbin, and I believe this is a dual point of view book, or maybe it's like 2 in 1, but I know it follows two girls and their summers, and it just sounds like a really cute contemporary romancy kind of book that, you know, I would be really interested in. So I'm very excited about this one. If any of you guys have heard about it, let me know. I've never seen this like at Barnes & Noble or anything, but when I saw it on the website, I had to pick it up, so I'm very excited about this one. Next book is one that's super random, but I saw it on the website and I knew that I had to pick it up, and that is Wildflower by Drew Barrymore. If you guys don't know, Drew Barrymore is like a big actress, and I absolutely love her. I think she's so insightful and wonderful and beautiful, and I believe this is kind of like her life story. I know she has another book, it's like a photography one that I actually have a signed copy of, but when I saw this on Book Outlet for super cheap, like under $5 cheap, I knew that I had to get it because I would love to read this book about her. I think she's absolutely wonderful, so I'm excited to get into this one. If any of you guys have picked it up, definitely let me know. Next up, I have 2 random cookbooks that I just decided to pick up. I wanted to show you guys that on Book Outlet there's more than just YA books, and and, you know, random bibliographies. They have recipe books, cookbooks, stuff like that, poetry books, drawing books. I believe they have like adult coloring books, which is super awesome and fun. I just wanted to share with you guys that they have some other stuff on there. So I grabbed 2 cookbooks because I absolutely love cooking. It's one of my biggest passions. I do it every single day, you know, to eat. But I love learning new recipes and cooking new things and trying different stuff out. So I decided to get the Vegetarian Student Cookbook, Great Grub for the Hungry and the Broke. And this book I had wanted to get for quite a while. I actually bought this book for one of my best friends a couple years ago because she's a vegetarian, as am I. And I was like, ooh, this looks like a good one. And I always wanted to pick up my own copy, but I saw it on Book Outlet, decided to get it. And then I also got this one, which is called But I Could Never Go Vegan. And it's like vegan cute recipes and stuff. Like, that looks appetizing, okay? Like, I think that looks amazing. Personally, I am a vegetarian, a lot of you guys know that, but I definitely love eating vegan and trying out different vegan recipes because I'm really into it, obviously. So both of these cookbooks, I'm really excited to try out some of the stuff in them. If any of you guys have either of these and you cook from them, definitely let me know. But yeah, some random stuff in here. Another really awesome thing that I got in here that I totally forgot about are the first 3 books in the Lunar Chronicles series by Marissa Meyer. That's Cinder, Scarlet, and Crest. I've always wanted to read the series but just never gotten into it, never tried it, never had the books. So now that I have all 3 that I got for a ridiculously cheap price, I just need the 4th one and maybe Farist, which is like the, I don't know, other book that goes with it, right? Am I right? I don't know. But yeah, I have the first 3. So if you guys love this series, definitely let me know down below that I need to read it. But I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited. I have all 3 books now. That's so awesome. Next up here we have Joyside by Anna Banks. This is another book that I always see on the Book Outlet website but just have never given it a try. I believe this book follows a character whose parents just got deported, and so she's just living this life, doesn't really have much going on in it, and the star quarterback, I believe, actually takes interest in her or something like that, and maybe there's a romance developed, but I don't know, it just sounded like a really cute book that I would definitely be interested in. So if any of you guys have read this, let me know if it was good. I always see this on the Book Outlet website, so I just decided to finally pick it up, but I'm very excited about it. Next up we have a book called Roomies by Sarah Czar and Tara Attlebrandt. And this is a book that I had seen on like some magazine website or something, or maybe I took like a quiz and it was like, you should read this book. It was like, what book should you read if you're like this? I don't really know, but I remember hearing about this a long time ago and I saw it on Book Outlet, so I decided to pick it up. I really like the concept of this one. I believe this book follows 2 girls who are assigned to be roommates their freshman year of college. One of them is super excited and is like, ah, my roommate, and the other one is like, I thought that I requested a single, so this is weird. But it follows them and their journey as roommates and stuff like that. I don't know, I thought it sounded like a really cute book, and I'm a freshman in college, so maybe there'll be some things I can relate to. I don't really know, but it sounded like a cute read. If any of you guys have read it, definitely let me know. Next here I have The Accident Season by Maura Foley Doe, and this book I've seen a little bit on BookTube. I've seen some people talk about it, and I believe it's about this girl and her family, and during the month of October they all become super accident prone, which is like me all the time, honestly, like relatable, but I thought that just sounded like a weird concept and something that I've never read before, and just, I don't know, it could be funny, it could be weird. I'm excited about it. If any of you guys have read this one, definitely let me know because I'm excited to see. It says, accidents happen, our bones shatter, our skins split, our hearts break. We burn, we drown, we stay alive. So, I don't know, sounds interesting. May I also point out that a lot of these books that I've received for like $3 are really nice hardcover copies. They're all in mint condition, so it's like, Book Outlet's just wonderful. Next up is a book that I saw on the website and just knew that I had to get. It's totally up my alley, and that is The Wrong Side of Right by Jen Marie Thorne, and I can't recall if I've actually seen this in Barnes & Noble or anything like that before. It's by Dial, which I've never even heard of that publishing house, but this book is about a girl whose mother dies and she has nowhere to go because she's always just grown up living with her mom, but then her father shows up at her door and is like, I'm your father, and she's like, interesting, didn't know. And so then she has to go live with her father, who is running to be the president of the United States. So, you know, YA contemporary romance, because I believe there's also a romance in this book. And then politics is just like, give it to me. I'm so excited to read this book. If any of you guys have read this one, I know I've been saying this for every single book, but if any of you guys have read this one, definitely let me know down below. But I'm really excited about this one, honestly. I just can't wait to read it. Okay, and the last book that I have here is Tonight the Streets Are Ours by Layla Sales. Layla Sales, did she write This Song Will Save Your Life? Is that the book? What's it called? Yeah, This Song Will Save Your Life. I knew it, guys. I didn't even look at the book. I knew it. This book, I'm not sure what it's about. Hold on. So this book, I believe, follows a teenage girl who just has always felt so misunderstood. Nobody gets her, that kind of cryptic stuff. And then one day she comes across this website that has a bunch of music and writings and stuff on it, and she just relates so heavily to this guy, and maybe she like meets him or something. She road trips out to go meet him. So that sounds pretty interesting. I love a good road trip book with some cool music stuff in there. I think this sounds like a really awesome read. Okay guys, so that is going to be it for my book outlet haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If there's any books that I shared in this video that you have interest in, make sure to go check out my book outlet page, which I'll have linked right down below. And you can see all the books that I've purchased recently from this video and also from past book hauls that I've done with book outlet. So yeah, definitely go check out my page. There's also a bunch of other booktubers that you guys probably know, like Katie Tastic, Peruse Project, Witty Novels, a bunch of people that you guys are familiar with on there. I'll have that all linked down below, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did. If you love book hauls, thumbs up this video. And also subscribe to my channel if you've not already. I hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye!
No broken hearts in the club, no tears in the club, 'cause we gon' get it poppin' tonight.